Tingles with flyby. Hello and welcome to Tingledom Airlines Flight 365. We're very pleased that you have decided to fly with us on a direct flight to Tingledom. I will be your stewardess today, so why don't we get up close and a little personal so that I can help you to the best of my ability. Now, you may know that we are departing from the United States of America. It is quite common in the lavatories aboard airlines to have smoke detectors. Now, we are required by federal aviations to have these smoke detectors, but if you happen to sneak in once we're over international waters, who knows what might happen? No one might care. I can't say for sure. Now we are here to cater for your every need aboard Tingledom Airlines. That's why we have given you a seat that lays all the way back. Our cabins are limited to very few passengers to allow us to give you a more personal and one-on-one experience. We want to relax you. Now, you may notice around you something missing. That's very typical on a normal flight. Have you figured out what it is? It's the sound of the airplane. Our engines are running right now. They're buzzing, ready to get us ready for takeoff. But inside the cabin, we have, it is quiet as a church. We have what we call our pin drop guarantee. You should be able to drop a pin in the middle of the flight and still be able to hear it make a slightest sound upon the carpet of our plane. You'll notice with this feature that you don't need noise-canceling headphones or any other such devices. The soundproof cabin will allow you to soak in the serenity of this beautiful place. And there is nothing better than when you're floating 10,000 feet above the ground to look out and see the clouds floating by without that nasty hum of an engine. Now, we do also want to cater to your culinary needs as well. Those are very important. And that is why we have our own personal chef on board. That's correct. Many other airlines may use chefs, but when you have a chef cooking down on the ground, they can't season it the same as they would in the air, because your palate changes with altitude. And so this food will be cooked and seasoned to absolute perfection for you today. I can guarantee it. Speaking of which, shall we discuss our menu options just to get the taste buds tantalized while we're waiting? We will have 2 meal options today, except for our guests that may require any sort of dietary options. We do have, of course, prearranged meals for those certain guests. the two meals that we have. The first is a filet mignon with roasted seasonal vegetables. The vegetables do come from the US. When you fly on Tingledom Airlines, we get our produce from the place of origin. So when you're flying back home from Tingledom, you'll be getting to partake of all the Tingledom produce. And what a pleasure that will be! Your roasted veggies will include roasted potatoes, roasted butternut squash, some green beans, and also my favorite, some nice sauteed mushrooms. Not roasted, but still goes damn well. The second menu option is a scrumptious chicken breast stuffed with bacon, wrapped again with bacon. This is set on top of a beautiful, crispy, golden potato pancake and served with arugula. It is a true delight. You will love it if you choose that selection. Now, of course, we can't leave you with a sweet tooth that is not taken care of, so we do have a couple of dessert selections as well. We have a delectable chocolate mousse, fresh whipped, here in flight, so you will have to wait until we take off. The second option we have is a scrumptious banana split ice cream sundae with all the toppings you would want: hot fudge, nuts, maraschino cherries, and of course everyone's favorite, whipped cream. So that is to tantalize the taste buds. Now, of course, we must cater to your other imbibing needs, such as taking in some beverages. We do have a full complement of non-alcoholic beverages. My personal favorite being the Cape Grim water. This is the finest water that you can partake of on earth. Just by cracking open the bottle, the water is desecrated. It actually comes from an area of Tasmania that has the lowest pollution in the world. And so the water is so fresh and clean that just by opening it, it actually becomes slightly polluted from how it was at the original source. But I understand that not everyone shares my proclivities, and some might want to partake of some of our more adventurous beverages. We do have a full complement of red wines, white wines, beers, and ales, but we do also have our own personal bartender on board. So if you look at the menu in your seat pocket, you will see a long list of cocktails, and you are welcome to make any selections that you would like. If you look to the seat right next to you, you will see your own touchscreen device. There you will have the full menu of cocktails, and you can make your selection by pushing on the screen. Then our bartender will make the drink that you desire, and then I or one of my colleagues will deliver it to you. Also, while we're on the subject of your device, it is also an entertainment gateway. Of course, on Tingledom Airways, we have to cater for your relaxation needs. So we have a full 10 channels of ASMR content, which covers about 1,000 hours. So you will not get anywhere near through all the content, but should have a good selection. Besides our ASMR channel, we do have a visualization channel that goes through varieties of guided visualizations, and there are specific ones for Tingledom or any other destination you may want to go in your mind. Now we do also have, of course, some radio channels where we have instrumental music and that sort of thing, but perhaps my favorite is the documentary channel. On there you can find out everything about Tingledom. You can find out about the history of the castle, the original architect of the city, and how she planned out the streets in their very characteristic, very beautiful circular fashion. You can go and watch a lovely documentary on the Tingledom surrounds, talking about the biomes all around the outsides of Tingledom, going and seeing the wildlife and the nature in those areas, pointing out areas that you may want to go and visit yourself for a hike, a day walk, or a tour. It is a true compilation of all things Tingledom. Now the other thing, of course, that we care about is your comfort. As I stated earlier, with your seat that will lay all the way back so that you can lay down for the entire flight. Unfortunately, in the US regulations, we do have to have you seated until we take off, but you can actually slumber blissfully as we land in Tingledom. Don't even need to sit up. You still do need a seatbelt. We do care about your safety after all. Now, for your convenience as well, if you check under your seat, you will see each of you in every individual seat. There is a different quilt from Tingledom. Tingledom is renowned as being a quilting epicenter, and we have a number of resident fabric artists who do stunning work. We at Tingledom Airlines like to celebrate these artists, and so have showcased their quilts in our own airplanes. In each individual, you will find a completely one-of-a-kind, unique Tingledom quilt. They have varying themes. We have one that is on the castle, some that are on the areas around, and some that cover completely different topics that have nothing to do with Tingledom, but that are beautiful nonetheless. My personal favorite is the Pacific Northwest quilt. God, it is beautiful. Now, as you have noticed, we are moving, so I do need to get to the formalities and, well, tell you how to stay safe on this flight. Now, you may be accustomed to other flights where you may be told oxygen mask will drop down. We at Tingledom Airways are not happy with this sort of arrangement. We want you to be completely safe, not even having to put an oxygen mask upon your face. So what is special about this particular aircraft is that it is a twin aircraft. So we have the cabin that we are in, and then we have a second airplane. This second airplane has its own separate engine, its own separate captain and pilot, and it also has its own separate oxygen supply. Now, it is not in use at all. It is only there for emergencies. The pilot there gets pretty bored, but that is there for our peace of mind and safety. If anything should happen to the aircraft that we are on, we will simply go up the stairs into our second airplane and lounge there as we don't worry about this plane and what may be happening to it. Of course, our pilots would accompany us. I would accompany us as well. So no casualties would eventuate. Of course, we don't want that. Now, you will, of course, need to put on a seatbelt. That is something we have not been able to get our way around. So you would do that by inserting the metal into the buckle, and then you can release by lifting. If you do need any sort of extender to ensure that your comfort as you are laying down, please feel free to ask me, and I will be happy to oblige. Now, before we take off, I do really quickly want to distribute some cookies around the cabin. I did freshly bake these this morning. I do love all of my tingling companions on this flight and really want you to enjoy these chocolate chip cookies. But I just got the signal from the captain, so I may have to wait until we're up in the air. So I will see you when we're up in the air.